Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 10 of Beavelguy Plays TerraFirmaPunk. Yeah, it's been a while between episodes. I'm sorry guys, I was away. I actually tried to record a bunch of episodes just so, you had some stuff to watch. But I was away for like a week and a half and it was really difficult for me to do that. But I pretty much did what I said I was going to do between episodes. I went and I gathered all the useful stuff, and in fact it's been so long I've kind of forgotten half of it. I know we got a couple of decent picks here, got a couple of reward bags because I used all the stone tools down in the XP farm just to see what extra we could get out of it. Let's see, rewards. All these goodies, lots of leather water sacks, I'm using that now. Enchanted leather armor. I've been informed by Mr. One Wolf and also Grim that I should be using leather armor, so we'll probably switch over to that at some point today. A bunch of spare beds. I still don't know what these astrolabs do. Random bits and pieces. A couple of, yeah, no, I think that's good. Good little haul. Brass pocket watch. I was kind of running out of space. You can see all the random junk I've got here. What else do we get? A bunch of different like seeds and saplings. It was a pretty good run. I'm actually pretty happy. Yeah, some random ores. You can use that to make some more tools. I'm pretty happy with that. It makes me want to try out the next level. So, kind of want to do that soon. But, yeah, random bits and pieces here. All these random blocks. So, on this point, I managed to get a bunch of like shale bricks and stuff from that. Just from digging the walls, and obviously there's tons more. I just didn't want to spend a million years digging that stuff up. I decided, as a break from all the dungeon crawling, I wanted to actually make some progress, because I realized I don't even have a stone anvil yet. Yeah, whoops. So what I've done is, if I can remember where I put it, got my pit kiln area here, over here. I made a couple, well, I made the stone anvil. Just stuck a hammer on a piece of, I think it was granite or something we picked up. We've got that, but we need a copper one, so that's going to be one of my objectives for this episode. Oh, look at that flaming oil in the background there. That makes me want it even more. And I got a load of like coal off of those red cap guys, so I made a couple of blocks of coal. In fact, let me just... Oh, I've got firelighter on me. Perfect. Wow, I prepared. Let's try and light these. That's one. Oh, dang it. I'll do that one later. We'll have a couple of forges here. I just dug some holes, so they can be ventilated. I know I can offset the chimney and it stops the rain falling on them and stuff, but honestly, I don't care. It's going to be fine like this. But I need to go do some mining, and I'm also going to need a lot of fuel for those forges. So another thing I want to try today is, I could go mine for coal, but I think what I want to do is try and make a coal farm. So, two things, both could require quite a bit of work off camera. I guess one other thing I should mention is long-term we're going to need to get into, some of the more tech-based mods in this pack, one of which is Flax-Speared Steam Power. So I've made our little book for this and I've been flicking through it. If you've been watching Grimcore's videos, he's getting pretty far into some of these mods now. It's kind of interesting to watch, but I want to play around with it myself and I want to see what we can come up with, what cool creations we can make. But on that note, I've got a lot of work to do and I think I'm gonna have to drink a lot of coffee between this clip and the next one. Wish me luck, guys. I will see you in a bit. Nobody saw anything. Right, so here we go. I managed to find this copper sort of area here. There's like tetrahedrite everywhere. Started digging down. I was pretty happy. Finally got some ore, I hope. I mean, you have to do a bit of prospecting first, but I thought maybe we could do that on camera. And on the way down, found some kaolinite. So that's good. Gonna need a bunch of that. I need to find some, what's it called, graphite as well. And we can start getting crucibles and things made. And yeah, I feel pretty good about the fact we decided not to go back to the dungeons for a while, because it'd be nice to get a bit of a break, do something different. There's lots of things you can do in this mod pack. Oops. No, this was a bit of a surprise to me. I started digging down. I knew it was going to be in a lower layer because tetrahedrite doesn't spawn in chalk. So I did a bit more digging, ended up straight in the middle of this, had to block the exhaust and get murdered while I was doing some prospecting. I thought maybe we could do some prospecting together. The way I normally do it is you just run around the hallways or, you know, you basically dig down until you find a trace of the ore you want. And then like I did here, I found a trace, so I started digging, went to small, medium, and before too long we got to very large. And I'll then mark that with a torch. And I'm now going to just dig out in this direction until I get to the end of the very large, like, readings. Well, as it turns out, we got lucky here. You probably can't see this on camera because I can barely see it on my screen. We got poor tetrahedrite. Probably not worth the hassle. I'm gonna go and get some food and we're gonna try again. Just smelting up some glass here for a quest. I've looked all around this sort of island that we're on. If I show you, in fact, this is kind of where we live. Just to show you, I don't think I've shown this on camera very much. It's almost like an island. We connect a little bit here. We haven't really explored to the south very much. I've been all around here, found what I thought was a whole bunch of copper deposits, but it turns out they're all linked together and they're all that poor one that we found. So I need to do some exploring. Before I can do that, I need to, you know, get some tools and stuff. Is this enough for 3 of them? How many do we need for this quest? This is the next quest that we're on here. We're just starting the blacksmithing chain, so we need to get some more. We need to start making some copper. That's why I wanted to do some mining, because, you know, if you're gonna make one, you might as well make 1,000. We're nearly done the survivalist chain, apart from all like the little specific things where you need special types of rock. I need to get pork chop. Haven't really seen many pigs. Same with these walls here. We need some reasonably specific ones. All that's really left is making these 3 glass bottles. So looks like this is going to be enough. 3 of you. I don't think that was the right type though. Oh, it is. Cool. Okay, claim reward. I've got some soul sand. I don't really know what that's used for. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Anyway, we can store that for the time being. Obviously, it's going to go in the sand chest. But if we're going exploring, if we're doing it in the middle of winter, where there's basically no food, I thought we better get a little bit more prepared. Let's just drink some water. So, like, right now we've got this this barrel here. I did have some more of these vessels which are on the ground here, but I wanted to fill this up, and I thought if I'm going to fill them up, I might as well make them with these dyed vessels. So I've got a bunch of them over here in our pit kiln area. They're waiting to be smelted. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, just spinning around. I'm going to make some extra bowls so we can stockpile on food. And I think I'm going to try to make some bronze tools to bring with me as well, because like I'm going to wear through this prospector's pick pretty quickly. I've only got these 2 copper picks, which are cool, but they won't last forever, so I'd like to make a bronze one, even if I can't actually smith it yet. And what's holding us back with this? I said I was going to make a coal farm, and maybe one day we will. My plan was to make it basically out of that redcap spawner, but I've discovered, unfortunately, unless you can convert this. I never really thought of that. Imbuing station, that all looks terrifying. So it will be, oh my goodness. It will be useful one day, but I can't put it in here as a fuel. So that's no good to us. We're probably going to have to make like a charcoal farm pretty quickly. I'm going to need some to actually start on the smithing here. So in fact, I might even do that between clips. Start planting some trees. Or at least dig a pit. I'm just going to deforest the area, I suppose. But yeah, I just wanted to show you where we were up to. Can't get my words out now. I'm so tired. It's been a long day at work. I'm just going to be cooking all these pit kilns, making a bunch of food, and then I'm going to start doing some exploring. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Whoa. Okay, I couldn't resist. Turns out I only had enough copper for just for one pick, sorry, bronze rather, materials to make bronze for one pick. But I knew I needed a bunch of other tools, so thought, why not? Rather than just making 3, decided to make 4 things at once. Another pro pick, a copper one. Hopefully that'll last us. I need another axe so we could get some trees to make some charcoal, and our saw's nearly broken as well. But last of all, when that finishes, we're going to make our copper ingot. Why not? And we're going to make tons more, obviously. I just want to see what happens with this quest. So, what was it? 1 copper ingot. So if I take you... Oh, of course it's got a cool. I think I can just do that quickly in here. Down to solid state. Take that out. Hand it in. And we get a free ceramic bowl. That's great. Don't underestimate the value of that. You're going to get through so many of them in this. Oh, we've got to make a whole bunch of other stuff here. Oh, okay. We just finished that quest. So we get a reward bag. Cool. Special purpose tools. We've made all of these as well. I've been through a lot of copper tools, it looks like. That's cool. Then we need to make, like, fence posts. We're going to need... Oh, I can do aspen. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure I'm too bothered about getting through these right now. So made a copper sword, mace. Wow, gotta make all of those, huh? Well, we'll do that later. I'm not going to get distracted. For now, let's just sort these out. Get our... Oops, wrong one. You and you and you. Let's see what's in this reward bag. Granite, fantastic. Some kaolinite, okay. Whatever. I'm going to dump all this stuff. I guess I can't put you in there. I'm going to have to place you down, aren't I? That's fine for now. Oh, wow, that looks like day glow in this shader pack. I don't know what how you guys feel. I like this shader pack because it doesn't really change the colors too much. But I'm tempted to try a different shader pack just to see what the difference is. I mean, oh, that moon effect there. I love the way that it affects the lighting. It's cool, but some of the colors do seem a little bit day glow, and I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. But anyway, yeah, let me just get rid of all this stuff. We're going to take the tools with us. We've got plenty of storage space. I finished off all of the extra vessels. Whatever, they can just go down for now. And it's time to go exploring, so let's see which way we want to go first. South and east. In fact, boat time. I do want to go into this submarine as well to see if it has the same spawners as the other one or if it has any other goodies for us. But I guess my computer's probably not going to like me doing this, is it? Exploring is not good on camera. Yeah, it's a little bit choppy. So I'm going to head off into the sunrise here, guys, and I'm going to see what I can find. Even if we don't find any copper, I know there's some back where our old base was. I just felt like doing a little bit of exploring and seeing what we had around. So I will see you guys in a bit. Oh, well, bismuth, that's good, I guess. What the heck was that? Just get some XP. I want to get some feathers. Oh, that's so mean. Get back here. I'll just remember you guys are here. I'll come back to it another time. What is in this thing, I wonder? So this is still chalk. I'm actually looking for different types of stone. I don't know if I mentioned that's what I was looking for. Dolomite, cobblestone. Loads of bookshelves and things. Well, this is cool, but we're not supposed to be raiding dungeons just yet. That looks so cool, though. This is how Beavelguy dies. Okay, what's in here? Oh. Is that... That's a spawner right there, isn't it? With a chest underneath it. Oh. Well. Can I get up here? Okay. What are you a spawner of? Naga spawner. No! Make it stop. Oh, okay. Phew. That's an evil trap. What's in the chest here? Lore books, barley seeds, and a basic reward bag. Leather. Oh, and tasty meat. Yeah, just checking in. Thought I'd show you what I found. Some more shales. That's good to know. It's a nice stone. I stopped off at like a boat, but I'm not going to include the footage for that because there was nothing in it. It was a cool little structure though, floating in the water. I had to kill a couple of skeletons to find out that there's nothing in it. But yeah, I'm going to keep exploring. I'm going further and further south, seeing what there might be in warmer... Oh, see, the world's not loading here. Apparently I can't record and explore at the same time. Yeah, just looking for warmer climates with nicer building materials for our eventual base. See you in a bit, guys. And, of course, there's the pigs we need. So, let's get our pork chops, because we're going to have to cook those for that quest. I'm not really too worried about depleting the animals, because we won't be living in this area forever. But yeah, now we'll see you guys in a bit. Huh. Yeah, we're going this way. Well, I managed to find some copper at long last. I basically just found some traces. I was pretty far off the mark, actually. Dug until this was just giving me a large reading the whole way down. Whoa, what is happening to my frames? That is crazy. Okay. You know, went to the end of where it said large, found out that this was the middle, started digging this way, and the readings got smaller, started going this way, got very large. So I dug the whole way down to where that other torch is over there, and that was the end of the very large reading. Came to the middle, dropped down, and lo and behold, if I can get some light on the situation here, we've got rich tetrahedrite. That's exactly what I was looking for. Funnily enough, it looks like it's in a layer of this schist. So I'm just going to be spending some time here, guys, digging away. I'm going to get as much of this stuff as I can stuff into my barrel backpack, and we're going to take it all home, and we're going to call that an episode, I think. We made it back, guys, just about. Yeah, I'm pretty low on food. I have a potato left. It's not going to last me particularly long, but I have got all this meat I need to cook up as well. One of the good things about is finding this granite. Oh, I don't know if I actually showed it on camera, but I found pitch blende, and I'm hoping... Let me just check. Pitch blende. I'm hoping it's what I think it is. Oh, no, it's not used for anything. Oh, that's sad. In TerraFirma, that was uranium, and I never found it, even though I could have done something with it there. Never mind, that's not as exciting as I thought it was. But, yeah, got all that food. To cook that, we can actually use some of this granite, and I think... oh no, I just did that the wrong way. Take this. If we do this... There we go. Granite brick ovens. Probably didn't need 4 of those, but we've got 4 of them. I can use these to cook some food. I'm going to do that in a minute. In fact, we can put the venison in there. Let's do the venison. I don't think there's a quest for that. And what, I guess we take some logs or something. Cook that up. Put that in there. And we shall light it. I thought I had a... Yeah, we do. We have a fire starter. Nobody panic. So it's going to cook up all 3 of them at once. It's really cool. I like that. It's a nice addition. Cooking things en masse is an absolute pain. I know you can make the grill, but the fact you have to wait to the Iron Age to make that, like usually you've gone past the point where you need to care about preserving your food. Obviously you have to cook meat anyway to be able to eat it, but like with vegetables and things, I just never bothered by that point. I usually have huge farms. Whereas right now, food is a luxury. I was too slow. I didn't get prepared in time for the winter. But more importantly, we went out to buy... to find some copper. I'm really... Good enough. That'll do. I don't want to lose that stuff. We went out to get copper. And we've got these miner's backpacks, which are absolutely amazing, by the way. They're definitely worth trying to find. I might even go and try and find some more backpacks of different types. Just another excuse to go exploring, right? We've got all of this rich tetrahedrite, a few random bits of cassiterite. I found a surface vein of tin, which was normal quality, which is probably going to be pretty useful because it means I can go back and mine that very, very soon and get into the Bronze Age. We've also got all of this. And let's see, I worked it all out as being 102.9 ingots, exactly. So that should be more than enough for what we need to do. My concern really is the fact we don't have a crucible. I found kaolinite, but I haven't found any rocks anywhere near here that have graphite. And I'm going to be honest with you, I am not feeling this area in general. We are so far north. I didn't realize how bad it was. But you see all this white that's appearing around the shoreline here very, very rapidly. It is early winter. It's only just turned winter. I'm just going to munch on this a bit so we don't have these particles. Just for now. This is not the first time I've seen ice. There's ice everywhere. We're at minus nearly 14,000. Which is very, very far north. I would quite like to live closer to the equator. Not necessarily on the equator, but closer than we are right now. So don't get too attached to this castle. I think what we're going to do is keep using this as a handy base of operations, and then we are going to go on a mass migration to somewhere where we have more types of stone that I like. Because I kind of want to build my own base. I like building in Minecraft and TerraFirmaPunk, and as cool as this structure is, and they've done a really good job with them, I'm getting the itch to build something of my own. So we're gonna get as many quests done as we can here, and then we're gonna move on. But what I'm getting at is I'm probably not gonna just smelt all of this copper in one go, because I'm not gonna be able to turn it into bronze unless I smelt it in like these vessels. So I need to leave it in the ore form. But next episode we're going to sort out some charcoal, maybe make a little bit of progression, at least get our copper anvil, maybe get into the Bronze Age a little bit. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and welcome to all of my new subscribers as well. I hope you're enjoying the series. I'm really happy to have you guys here, and that's it. Thanks very much. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.